Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about recording the music with Sanguine. So when I lived in California in Ocean Beach, there's this group that came together, myself, and I'm pretty sure, I think I put out an ad on Craigslist or something, and I met Dan Hammer, the lead singer, songwriter, guitar player that was in Sanguine, and he and I kind of started jamming together, and once we had a few songs and it was going good, we started looking for a bass player, and then we met Dave Fontaine, and the three of us clicked pretty good, and so that's when Sanguine was formed. And it was kind of an interesting mix of backgrounds, because I grew up in northern Michigan, and Dan grew up in Washington, up near Seattle, and Dave, I believe, he was like an East Coast sort of dude. I think also Chicago as well, maybe. So we all had different like music that we liked a lot too. Like at the time, I was still totally into Sublime, and like when I used to tell people what we sounded like, I'd say we sound kind of like Sublime mixed with Dave Matthews Band. And that was kind of a good description. We did a few Sublime covers and some Dave Matthews Band covers, but we also had our own sound to what we were doing too. Because like Dave was a little older than us, and he grew up listening to bass players that like Rush and Led Zeppelin and stuff like that. Dave is a classically trained musician too. I don't remember what school he went to or anything like that, but so anyway, we're in this band together called Sanguine, and we formed in 2005, around there, and then 2005 and 2006 is when we played most of our shows and recorded our album. And recording the album was quite an experience because we did it in my bedroom in a little 2-bedroom apartment in Ocean Beach. I think after about 2 years of us jamming out at full volume in that apartment, somehow we got away with it, and like I don't think the cops showed up once the whole time we were jamming there. So it's not like we were doing it at midnight or anything. We'd do it kind of like during the daytime and the afternoon and stuff. So all of our neighbors were pretty cool, and that made it so much easier for us to do it. We played a decent amount of shows in the San Diego area. I'll just name a few of them. We played at Portugalia, played at the farmers market, the Ocean Beach farmers market out in the street. We played at the Wave House. That was a really cool show. There's actually footage of that on the internet, on YouTube. And there's other places we played at too. I can't remember the name of all the bars, but there's one that we played at that was a local bar in Ocean Beach that was pretty popular, and I really wanted to play there, and we finally got to play there, so I was pretty stoked about that. Except I can't even remember the name of it now, but it was basically like a block down from the ocean. So that was fun. We did quite a few shows, and it just started with Dan and I kind of, he'd bring me a song that he kind of had mostly finished, and then we'd finish it together. Um, so you know, so between like 2005 and 2006, we played quite a few shows in Ocean Beach and that San Diego area, and it was a lot of fun. We were getting some momentum. We recorded a little demo in my bedroom, which was kind of crazy because it was just a small bedroom, and a lot went into us getting that recording. So considering like the stuff we had to work with, I think the recording turned out pretty good. But and you know, it's not like we did a bunch of takes of the song. Like we did like 1 or 2 takes of each song. In most cases, it was probably just 1 take. And Dan Hammer actually went to school for audio engineering, so he probably knew a little bit more about the technical aspects of using some of the stuff than myself. And you know, I had a lot of hands-on experience, but I only knew so much about the music theory and the technical aspects of audio engineering. So yeah, we got together, we started writing these songs together, and we came up with the name Sanguine. Partly because like I had a red drum kit and he had a red guitar, and Dave had like a red bass, I think, or something. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's the only reason we picked that name, but we like the name too. I think it just kind of fit us. And the artwork that we had for the cover of the album, I don't know, I can't remember the person's name, but it's the artist's name is on the actual cover. You can kind of see it written on their piece of artwork, and they let us use it. It's an original piece of artwork that we got to use for our album cover, and we got permission for it and everything. And the name of the album was People All Around, and that cover looks like a bunch of like silhouettes of people, kind of. So I thought it looked kind of cool for that reason. And I think we printed out about 150 or 200 copies of the album, maybe more like 200. It was getting to the point where we needed a better demo so that we could get better gigs, basically. So yeah, anyway, Sanguine, I'll go through the songs, but there isn't a whole lot I could say about each song individually because, you know, as a drummer, I feel like it's more of like the singer-songwriter's place to talk about the songs in that way, because I didn't write the lyrics and stuff, you know. But what I will say is, you know, I did kind of play like the producer role, I guess, in some sense, you know, as drummers often do. And when we went to mix the album and record it, all 3 of us kind of worked on it together. So, but yeah, we use like Cool Edit, I believe, and also my digital 8-track, my Roland digital 8-track is like a way to mix the drums before going into Cool Edit. So it was quite a project, but it turned out pretty good, I think. I was pretty happy with it. We recorded the whole album in my little apartment bedroom. I don't know, I forgot how to talk. So when we first started recording, Dan and I first started jamming together, I had a digital drum kit from Roland. I had some V drums, and they're pretty sweet. But yeah, it was fun living in Ocean Beach, and I like to think that we kind of captured some of that spirit in the music that we made. But But yeah, anyway, Sanguine was a lot of fun. It was a fun group to be in, and I think I'm proud of what we did with it, and so that's why I have it up on my website, and it's free to download. So check it out. There's some good songs on there. All right, I'll talk to you later.
You know we all get pretty much what we need.